When you're in the attack, that means that you're going to come up against impossible situations. That means that you're going to come up where you have no other options, where you had no other choices. But the fact that you had no other choices and you kept attacking the thing is the very thing that's going to make you successful. Because I'm relentless about being on the attack. I've been reading Dr. Jason Selk's book, Relentless Solution Focus. And chapter 5 is one of my favorite sections of the book. Because Dr. Selk talks about the attack mentality versus a victim mentality. And he writes, a pattern that I've seen in highly successful people is what I refer to as the attack mentality. When you have the attack mentality, it always means that you have that one thing that you're trying to improve on. When you have an attack mentality, it's not that you're trying to improve everything all the time. You're trying to improve this one thing, just this little bit. And you're relentless about it. I'm attacking life. I'm attacking my situation. I'm attacking sales. I'm attacking my promotion. I'm attacking my health. Whatever it is. See, you got to get out of this victim mentality. And the victim mentality is where we zoom way up. We go macro. And many times we're looking at the totality of life. We're taking stock in everything that's happened in our life and in how far we have to go. And we feel like a victim. This is where we get hung up on the phrase, this too shall pass. See, people that use this too shall pass with a victim mentality, you're going to forever stay stuck. Because the words this too shall pass are a reason to take action, not an excuse to give up. What I like about an attack mentality. Number one, you drill it down to just one thing. You don't have to have this grand scheme. You don't have to have this big 50-year goal. When you have an attack mentality, you're just picking one thing in front of you, whatever it is, and you attack that one thing. And even if it doesn't end in the grand plan, it don't matter. I attack that one thing. And if I can walk away from it and I improved it just a little bit, it's a win. And I'm relentless because I come back to it again and again and again. I'm constantly on the attack move. I'm not going to accept that. No. See, if I'm breathing, if I'm not restrained, then I'm always in the game. You always have an option. There's always a solution. And many times with a victim mentality, we get focused on the problems when there's always a solution. But see, you don't see the solution because all you do is you look at the problem. And all you do is you focus on the problem. And all you do is you get more problems. Why? Because that's all you're doing is when you have a victim mentality and you use the words, this too shall pass, then you're hoping someone or something rescues you. You're waiting instead of working. And if you're waiting, you've got no skin in the game. You've got no investment. You're not doing anything. You're sitting there on the bench waiting for someone to swoop by and pick you up. But when you're in attack mode, you attack it. You're all over it. Even if it doesn't come out the way that you anticipated it to. It gives me the ability to increase the frequency, the intensity, to reconnect, to look at where the disconnects were, where I went wrong. See, if I won every single time, then I never learn. It's in the losses that you learn. And it's in the losses where it causes you to smash your ego, to realize you're not as good as you think you were, that you're not as advanced as you think you are. And you have to look at those situations and come at it again and attack it. When you're in the attack, that means that you're going to come up against impossible situations. That means that you're going to come up where you have no other options, where you had no other choices. But the fact that you had no other choices and you kept attacking the thing is the very thing that's going to make you successful. Because I'm relentless about being on the attack.